My man, Artie47CA, Artie had a great little tournament he had this past week, the release of Madden. Good job, Artie, on that. But his question says, how do you disguise cushion, and how does it work in Madden 25? What other coverage adjustments are worth using?
So a lot of people might not know, but you can actually disguise cushion in this year's game. There's a few new coverage adjustments, and we'll explore them right here over on Xbox. We'll dig in. We'll show you what they do and why they're important. Last year, you could show blitz.
Yep.
That was something that was new, and it helped you disguise your coverages. But now you actually have disguise cushion in the game. So
yes.
Here we have a little pass play coming up for the Bears. Oh.
So here on the Xbox 360, what we're going to show here is a basic two-man under defense, and this is something that, when you show press, what happens is at the snap of the ball, you're going to see the press on the outside. On the far left side of the screen, throw the ball up, and we'll go in instant replay, and we'll show you here. That with a normal press situation, obviously you're going to get a press at the line of scrimmage. It's very self-explanatory, very simple to understand.
Now you called press.
I called press here, and you're going to see this. The receiver is going to get chucked by the defender. So that's press coverage, right?
Correct.
So if you use your press coverage, and then you do disguise cushion, you hit Y, we should have a different result this time.
Okay.
Snap of the ball.
I got to change it over to a pass play. We'll do that.
Snap of the ball. As you can see, no press. So the question is, why is that good? Why would that be beneficial?
Seems like if he's going to stand there, he should chuck him. But you pushed the button and he didn't. Well,
the reason this is, guys, this is a tool in the shed that we have for our defensive arsenal. It can be a scary situation for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like facing press on a regular basis. So what you can do when you're setting up a blitz is you can show press, and then there's not going to be a press. And it's all about throwing off the timing of your opponent. And this is just another way to throw the timing off. If your opponent gets so used to you always pressing, they might get used to that timing, and then the press has no purpose anymore. Well, when you do disguise coverage, you might catch them off guard, and now you win that battle of deception once again. So that's the idea. Do you use it every down? No, don't use it every down. But it's something that you can use, mix it in once or twice a game, a couple times, and you're trying to get stopped with it. If you could confuse your opponent and get a pick out of it once a game, once every 5 games, it's worth using and worth trying.
So right now you're in what play? You are in
a
two-man under play, but now you're in an aggressive coverage 0 man-to-man blitz. Here's another coverage adjustment that's worth using. So this year, another thing that they added in the game is called man align. And what it's going to do is you push Y, then you push RB, and the safeties, who are usually up where they're in the safety position, they're actually going to go, run down, and align over the player they're supposed to cover.
Right. So if you see Bennett here, the tight end on the line of scrimmage, you can see that he's being covered by the strong safety. Now, in years past, what we'd have to do is we'd click on him and drag him over here and get him in position. That takes time. That's a pain in the neck. Well, the guys at EA, they said that's not a good resolution. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a button called the man align button. What Falls was saying, you hit Y, you hit RB, and then he's going to move in front of him by himself.
And anybody else that wasn't, so say the corner was blitzing and the linebacker was manned up against Bennett.
Right.
The safety would come down and cover the tight end, and then the linebacker would actually go out and cover the slot.
Right.
It's a nice way to quickly get your guys in position, especially if you're calling a lot of man cover 0 blitzes. So something to definitely think about.
I like both of them.
Using. They're both great in a certain situation. I think a lot of people saw that they were new and said, A, what do they do? B, I want to call it all the time.
Right.
This is new, it must be good. No, it's a tool for your defense for more advanced style players who really want to maximize their coverages and mix things up. So don't forget about the new defensive adjustments, whether you want a man align or if you want to go with the disguise cushion. So,
right.
Pretty nice.